because this has a little bit of a flange there, don't know if you can see it, it means that it doesn't go all the way in. Now I know I could enlarge the hole just a little bit, and then it would go all the way in. Then this would be flush with the end when I cut this off. But there's another problem. When I go to cut this off, first of all, I'm probably not going to cut it square. And if I try to use the parting tool, there's a good chance that I'm going to have a disaster, and then the whole thing is shot. So I've got another idea here. Well, I think we're done here. Although maybe not. Could be that I'm going to want the high speed of this chuck to polish over the end of this. You know, stick it back in this way and sort of sand it over. So I better leave this on. I know that it's not safe to leave the key in the chuck. However, there is nobody else in my workshop that may accidentally push the start button. Not too tight. Once again, I forgot to push the record button. However, as you're going to see, I'm going to have to do this again because I want it to be a little bit more negative cone shaped and also a little bit larger. So I'll move in where the diameter is a little bit larger and it'll match up with the reamer better. Well, now that I've got the paper off, I can see that perhaps I should have parted it right there. Although, maybe not. Maybe after I get this rounded over, and it might be alright. Just leave it the way it is. That acrylic looks so nice. The more I remove, the less I'm going to see. Well, it was pretty hard to get it perfectly centered here, but I got it pretty close. I don't want to accidentally touch here, or I'm going to have to do that again, so. Well, I started out at 220 sandpaper and worked my way right up to about, but 12,000 wet sanding. Just moving it out a bit here so that when I do the polish thing, I'm not going to catch my fingers on the chuck. Doesn't take very much. Well, that's good enough for a Reamer handle, that's for sure. Now I realize I've mentioned this before, but you might want to save the liners from your cereal boxes. That's what this is. It's a nice disposable little cloth here. Pretty loose fit. I think I better put some more on here. Okay. Now this doesn't have to be real tight, just have to hold it snug for a few minutes, and I'm sure this will. That's good. Maybe get it a little bit more square. There. Yeah, that's going to be just fine. Now the reason for the hole in the end is so that I can stand it up on a nail. You'll see the first time I actually use this. But I feel kind of bad about this green one because it would have matched all my tools here. And it might have actually looked nicer, I don't know. It looks like it's pretty interesting. Sorry, Bill, didn't mean to wreck your freebie here. Anyway, I think I'm going to do the mini sketch. It's this one here. And I'm going to use this cherry that somebody gave me. I think it might be kind of interesting if I get half dark and half light. We'll see how it goes. And that likely will be the next one. But the Reamer handle is finished. Thanks for watching.